Hey everybody, how's it going? Pretty excited today. I'm actually on the way to do a 5K. This is gonna be my first 5K in about 3 months. I haven't really been able to do too much because of a small knee injury, but I'm gonna get out there and run the 5K. Like I've mentioned before in previous videos, the main purpose for me to do these videos is to help motivate you guys to do something you haven't done before, try something new, really push yourself in situations that you didn't think you could. And I'm actually kind of proud to announce that we are actually doing the first 5K. When I say we, I'm actually doing it with my mom. She's driving. So this is gonna be her first 5K, her first legit 5K. We did a 5K walk several weeks ago, but this time we're actually gonna have timed bibs and stuff like that, so it's pretty exciting to get her out there. As far as my goal goes, I'm still gonna run for time. I'm gonna try to get it under 26 minutes would be fantastic, I think, for me, since I haven't been able to really train too much. My mom's goal is just to finish, which is great, and that's a great starting goal. You don't want to take on too much and then not be able to accomplish your goal and be discouraged to do anything else. So I think that's a easily attainable goal for her. I know she's going to run part of it. You don't have to run all of it. You don't have to run any of it, but we're going to go out there and do the best we can. My sister-in-law is also going to join us, and I think it's probably her first 5K as well. I haven't really talked to her much about it, so pretty exciting to get the family involved, and hopefully it shows y'all that are watching that, you know, it's something to do, something that you can try. None of us are top-notch in shape athletes, so it's just something fun to do, to get out and mingle with other people with similar interests that like to do 5Ks and do something different for a weekend. So take this as encouragement from me and from my mom that, you know, you could really do anything you put your mind to. I guess we can ask my mom really what motivated her to do the first 5K she's ever done. So, Mom, what do you think? Why did you decide that you wanted to do this 5K?
Well, I've watched you and your brother and your sister do a Spartan run, which was definitely out of your zones for all of you. Christopher and Lindsay more than you at the time, but it was very motivating to me to know that y'all were able to get through something as rigorous as that, and I had never even done something as simple as a 5K. I say simple, it's not really simple to me at this point, but it's doable, and I just felt like it was something that I could at least start to accomplish. So my motivation came from you guys, and it's just something I want to prove to myself that I can start and finish.
How far is a 5K? How many miles?
3.something.
3.1. Have you ever ran that far before?
On a treadmill.
On a treadmill, okay. Well, that's a good start. Do you feel nervous at all?
Yes.
What are you nervous about?
I'm just a bit anxious that I'm not anxious that I won't finish. I just don't want to finish last. And I guess that's what I'm nervous about.
See, now that's a common fear from a lot of people. They don't want to go out there and feel embarrassed or think that anybody's gonna get out there and poke fun of them or anything. But to me, the advice that I can give for that is, you know, really go out there for yourself. Don't go out there to try to impress anybody or anything like that. If it's something that you think you're gonna enjoy, do it because it's something that you enjoy, and don't worry about what other people think. Go out there, do the best you can. If you come in last, you come in last. I've actually came in last before. My first 10K, and I actually did come in last, and I was discouraged, but, you know, I'll still do another 10K. I can only go up from there, so I can't go any lower than last place. So, you know, I'll do 10K again. I use it as motivation to do better on my next run. So, you know, my mom's just an average woman. She has a regular work day job too. I mean, it's not like she's in the gym every day. So
By no means.
She doesn't train all the time for these. This is her first time doing a 5K. So I encourage everybody to get out there and do one. and hopefully I'll get some footage for you guys on race day. Till then.
So go on, go.
Go.
Go on.
Hey,
Wave. Hey, bud. Finish line's right there. Finish line's right there. I didn't grab it yet. Alright, there's one. Is she far back? No, I just passed her. Alright, cool. There you go, you almost done. It ain't too much further. Hit this curve and it's a straight shot. Down mine. How about that mountain you had to climb? That was good.
Well, we just finished the 5K. Well, I say just finished. We went home and took a shower and stuff first, but we're on the road to head back home. And first 5K in several months, I feel pretty good. I was able to run the whole time. The trail was actually really nice. It was in the woods most of the part, or most of the trail. So it was actually pretty enjoyable. How do you think you did for your first one?
For the first time, I met my goal. I finished, and I actually did it in less time than I thought I would. Not a great time, 50 minutes, but it was less than an hour, which was my goal. I think it was a good trail. It had some pretty steep hills in it, but you know, it gave me an idea of what different paths could look like, that versus some others I'm sure I'll see. I do want to do it again, but I think I did okay.
So she met her goal of finishing. She didn't have to walk all of it. She actually ran some of it. My goal was to get less than 26 minutes, and I ran it in 25:15. So I met my goal as well. So pretty glad about that. What is something that you can take away from it, or what is something that you learned that you're going to try to do better for the next one?
keep a pace, keep a steady pace versus being erratic with my steps. I think that would be the best thing for me to do.
So on top of that, I guess I could recommend that, number one, don't let other people dictate your pace. I kind of fell into that a little bit today. There's actually a little kid that was running. He would run and then walk some, and I would pass him, and then he'd run by me, and every time he'd run by me, I'd kind of want to speed up to try to get past him. So you can't let somebody else dictate your pace. Another thing that I learned today, for every uphill there is a downhill. This was a very rigorous terrain. Well, I say very rigorous. There were two main hills. One of them was very steep, but it was a short distance, but as soon as you got to the top, it went down for a good bit. So once you hit the bottom of that hill and you looking up and you think, oh, I can't do it, just try to get to the top. And once you get to the top, then you can just cruise on down to the backside. So, I mean, you can do it too. All you gotta do is get out there, put the first foot forward, get over your fear of doing it, and once you've started, you know, you'll feel good at the end. You think you're tired running it, but afterwards you'll feel real good and feel a good sense of accomplishment.
Yes.
And so I encourage you to get out there and at least try one. Until next time.